Back in 1982, there were not a lot of jobs available for pharmacy. There was a crunch of the jobs to the pharmacist ratio. So I was fortunate enough, in hindsight, to move to Prince Rupert. And there I gained a lot of experience. Before scope of practice became a thing today, there was a scope of practice that you were doing back then for sure. There was this mentality that you did what you could do with what you had. You've got the ability to actually get to know and want to know your customers' patients on a one-on-one basis. They're not just a number, they're just not another face. You actually truly want to help them and get to know them.
He's always had a passion for this profession, particularly for independent family-owned pharmacies. And he was so selfless with his time.
It's the put up or shut up. You can sit on the sidelines and complain about stuff, but if you want to actually make material or try to make material change, you've got to be involved with it.
He's an independent pharmacist, so he has a great background in independent pharmacy. And with that, he's taken it into the board level at multiple boards. He's taken it into the community, he's taken it into the hospitals, he's taken it everywhere. So he takes that mentality of independent pharmacy and brings it to the forefront.
Ron is one of those individuals that actually cared enough to give back a lot.
In terms of all the committees, boards he's been served on, in terms of all the events that he's volunteered for that all promote the profession of pharmacy, such as professional nights for students, etc. And so his attitude has been incredible in terms of his passion, and also he's parlayed that into making a difference in our profession.
So in addition to BC Pharmacy Association, I had joined Uniform Wholesale because it was an organization made up of independent pharmacists who created the organization back in the early 80s. I've had board experience. I thought I would be interested in maybe joining their board, so I put an application a year after I joined, and approximately 8 years ago, we got to a stage where we had to make some decisions with the organization, and we did some corporate changes. The board at that time had asked me to step in on, they said, interim basis to be the general manager, and we'll see what happens. We'd like, maybe 6 months. We'll see what happens after 6 months. Well, 7.5 years later, I was there. That was my new role. So at that point in time, I was sort of, again, operating my store, but also general manager of Uniform Wholesale.
And through that, he was able to extend his attitude to those people and get them more involved. And he's always been such a valuable resource in terms of being current with the changing landscape of pharmacy, recognizing changes in the environment, encouraging others always to carry on, and really promoted professional pharmacy amongst them.
I know there was the saying, pay it forward, and that is one of the things I'm actually most proud of right now, is having that ability to do that.